Hey, welcome back everybody, it's Coach O'Connor. So we finished up our series on hitting and bunting for tryouts. We finished up the series on fielding ground balls and fielding fly balls at tryouts. Now I want to talk to you guys about throwing at tryouts and how you can improve those scores and do a little bit better. So the first thing that I tell my players about playing catch as part of their warm-up in the beginning of practice or games, that you can't just look at it as a game of catch as something that you have to do as a whole. I tell them that they need to treat every throw and every catch as if it's the most important one of their life, because they can't wait until the last out of the championship game to give 100% effort, because if they waited that long for that, it's not going to be there for them. So they have to start that right now at practice when they're real little. So every throw and catch has to be the most important ones of their life. And I think that really helps them to focus more on what they're doing. So unless we're talking about a flip throw to the side, the first step to making a good throw is you have to get your glove side pointed at your target. So most likely in tryouts, your group is going to start by throwing to warm up, but there's also a good chance that you're going to be evaluated on your throwing and your catching. So not just fielding a ground ball and throwing it to somebody, but part of your warm-up is going to be evaluated too. So you might as well perform your best the whole time. So we have to get our glove side pointed to the target before we can make the throw. So whether you are fielding a ground ball or you're just playing catch, it's important to get your glove side pointed there. So if you're fielding a ground ball, we talked about that a little bit in an earlier series, and your hands and feet always work together. So as I bring my hands together at the center of my chest, I bring my feet together, get my ankle pointed at my target, and then my hands and feet separate together. So from the side, my hands come together as my feet come together, and my hands separate together as my feet separate. And then I get to point at my target. My glove side is at my target. Now if I'm just throwing, if I'm playing catch, same thing. Grab the ball as my feet come together, my hands are together, and now my hands and feet separate at the same time. And now my glove side is pointed at my target. So whether you are catching a fly ball, whether you are scooping up a ground ball, or whether you are just playing catch, step one is always get your glove side pointed to your target before you make the throw.